First of all, I hate doing videos and I hate the sound of my own voice, so I'll never watch them back. But I'm going to do a quick review because it's been a very interesting 8, 9. It's been a very interesting decade. And still interesting. Some of the things I said, pointed out on last video, it's not come out of fresh air. I'll make acknowledgements in another video soon. There's a there's a lot of people I can acknowledge on my path of life, let's say, for one for more better words. Let me explain that. The that thing anyway. The Atlantean 3. Okay, so I'll identify him as Atlantean just for the sake of this, because I think it's specific thought and consciousness with the oracle, like I've explained in the middle, this one, and your circle of influence. Now I'll explain all of this. First, you need a point and a way, and if you've got what we call a compass, which is like this pen and a stick, and I'll glue the stick and the pen together. You could do it in sand. This is I'll say the language between God and us needs no proof. That's all I'll say. So with your compass and your point in the middle, let's call that the principle. You got a point, a way, a principle. You need a subject. Subject matter, subject thought. It's not at the point of trade yet. It's only at the point of subject and interest. This is your point of trade. The public sphere, this circle of concern. The trade-off. The outer sphere, inner sanctum, subject, outer sphere. This outer sphere is the where influence meets influence, good or bad. This is why it's always a concern. So, we have the cross, the point, the way, principle. The cross is the altar. That was it. Okay, the cross is the altar. The sacrifice is made on the altar. They change the altar all the time. Is the altar? You know that on the product that I said, whether it's there, and this here, this like 2 sticks in the sand is going to be the same thing anyway, right? It's going to make a compass. Okay. From the workings of that, you get the set square. What's in the middle? G is the oracle, the God, the thought, whatever the fuck, whatever. You have your own path and your own ways. Everyone's got the babble. And here's what Jesus said about the pagans in the first century. Those who babble, like the pagans, and babble and babble and babble to their God. The God, our God, knows what you need before you even ask. You can't get more real than that. You're the living altar on the cross. On this, okay, the radical. The radical is the point of the radical, right? You've got the altar, and all you have is the influence, and their point is somewhere else. Crosses on the outside, all they have is influence, or from someone else. There's other influence, maybe they know exactly what to do, but you know, because it's absence of subject. Radicalism is absence of subject. Subject matter is another's influence, and now you're lost because you've lost your own path to subject, your way and your principle. And the cross is outside of the influence. Your point and your way. You've lost your point, you've lost your way. You become radicalized by another's artistic license, and has given you an artificial intelligence without your own subject. It's just influence. It's just radical AI. No. How's the sketch, right? You're gonna let the one symbolized sacrifice be that enough for your own way and principle. Somebody else will sacrifice you on their altar. What do you mean by that? Right, let's think about this pagan mass. You've seen the horror films, haven't you, where they fill a cup with the blood of another, willing. Okay, so you've got groups, people, you've got robes, okay, you've got hierarchy, you've got a godhead, okay, you have the godhead, and you have the sacrifice to it. These don't sacrifice themselves, they are AI, artificial intelligence, using someone else's artistic license. As many gods, meaning what? The elements, fire, earth, air, water. Okay, now the fifth element is man. Use these elements to create earth, air, water, fire, and the fifth element. Okay, let's have a look at this. Right, you make a point in the sand with your two sticks together. I'm not doing it here. I have got a compass. I can listen and do things precise. I'll turn my hands to stuff to earn cash, to buy food. It's been a long 8 years. I'm not here to tell anyone what to do. I don't need money from you. I can turn my hand to stuff. I can not turn my hand to stuff. So, as old as you can get, two sticks, there, you know the score, one of them's there, and we'll do a circle. Okay. Now, if you keep that the same length, and go from that point and mark off there, go from that point, mark it there, all the same length, mark it there, mark it there, mark it there. Okay, the compass hasn't moved. It's not got bigger, not got wider. This is, no matter what ratio, see, ratio is more important than all the fucking stupid maths and crap babble. The babble they give us, ratio is what's more is the most important mathematical concept. It's not a concept, like I said. The language of God needs no proof to me. So, and then so listen, it makes that flower of life that you see in all the pagan shops or whatever. It's not pagan. This is the language of God, right? Whether you're pagan or what depends on what you're going to prepare to sacrifice on this. You know, that is it. Do you put others? Do you sacrifice others on this for your own things? No. And let me tell you another thing. You're already doing it. You see, you pay for chalk. You get receipt. You didn't go with chocolate. You receipt for all the trade that goes on with it, all the influence that goes on with it, all the things that package on with it. And what is your receipt? Sin. Off. Set. Anyway, so yeah, there's a circle. That'll be full circles, you see. Full circle. Full circle. Full circle. Full circle. Full circle. You get this for our life. Now you straighten up all the matches, what do you get? You get that. It's unchangeable, unmovable, nothing else can do it. And the square of the circle, it's impossible to put, like, make a square with a compass and get a perfect circle inside or without it. But you can get a 3D cube, the perception of a 3D cube, which is dimension. What are real abilities? What is 2D, 3D? What's possible? What's real? What's real? What's not?